Plaintiff Nikki Davis dated the defendant for 13 years, and they have 3 kids. Nikki claims the defendant has never paid child support, and he often calls her house drunk in the middle of the night. Nikki is suing her ex for 10 months of unpaid child support and emotional distress. Defendant Robert Brown says he does not call Nikki's house in the middle of the night, but he does call to check on his children because they are constantly complaining about Nikki's boyfriend and his heroin addiction.
Start with you.
I was with Robert for 13 years. We have 3 children. Twice while I was pregnant, another girl was pregnant twice. Robert has never paid me any child support. Our oldest daughter is 13. He calls and tells the kids that he's gonna send them things. And when that day comes, he tells them that he either not answer the phone or tells them that something came up. When children do not understand that something came up. About a month ago, he told my daughter he had sent her $15 in the mail and to ask me what happened to it. Well, I let her know that what happened to it is that he never sent it. Robert has called my home at 4 in the morning, drunk, asking me to give him a ride home, knowing that I do have a fiance, you know, so I'm not sure if he's just drunk.
You just called that once?
Oh no, it's been several times.
Late at night?
Late at night.
Does he ask for money?
No, he doesn't ask for money.
Just ask for what? What does he ask for?
Sometimes he's asking for the kids,
Okay.
but at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning that he knows
Got
the
it.
kids are asleep.
All right, I was trying to see if he was a crackhead. Anybody call
No, I know he drinks a
somebody 1
lot.
and 3 in the morning, frequently you're a crackhead.
No, he never asks for money.
right.
Robert is a guy that feels that if I'm with another guy, that guy should take care of his children.
Of his children?
I have asked him before to bring us food because we do struggle a lot. He says, well, where your fiance at? And I'm like, well, these are me and your children. He's never paid anything.
How many children?
We have 3.
How many does he have to your knowledge?
10.
10? Mm-hmm. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You haven't been to jail yet for failure to pay?
No, he
Why
has
do you
not.
wait 13 years, by the way?
Well, Your Honor, I kind of got used to him not taking care of our children.
Okay,
I
that's
got
not true.
used to it. Yes, I did.
It's not true, Your Honor.
Okay,
What?
let me hear your side. You give me all
Okay.
the background you want me to have. I
I've
know
been with-
so far that you do have 10 children.
I've been with Nikki for 15 years. And Nikki's been lost the kids like 2-3 times, and I had to get them.
That's a story.
And I just went and signed the rights back over to Nikki for my kids, and I waived the child support that she owes me. And she
How long
ain't nothing
did you
about
have
that.
them, though?
As far as she talking about that me drinking and calling her house, I don't call her house. I call her house to check on my kids
Yes, he
because my
does.
kids always complaining about her
You're a good
boyfriend
man.
and his heroin
You're a
addiction.
good man. You pay child support for all 10 of your kids.
No, he
All right.
does
What
not.
job do you have?
I
You
don't-
must be
I'm not-
rich.
I'm not
You
behind-
must be rich to pay for 10 kids
Right.
to live a good life
not saying
out
that. I'm
of
not saying that.
poverty.
He had my children
You said you
4
have
months.
10?
I said I have 10. I don't have 10
Yeah, well,
biological.
that must mean you rich
Yes, you
if you're
do.
taking care of them as you come in here talking about, yeah, she owe me money. I got so much money, I take care of all 10, and she owes me. What about that?
That's because
what
he
about
had-
those other 7? Do you take care of them?
Her oldest daughter is not
No,
biological
your
daughter, but I
7,
took
your
care of her.
other 7.
Yes, I do.
No,
We're talking
you don't.
about
I have
them.
one- I have
Who?
one by her.
One.
Two.
Where the
One by
other
her,
6?
and my other 5 is with their mom
Right,
in
and
Michigan,
you're
I
rich
take
enough
care
to
of them.
take care of
No,
them.
he not,
10
Your Honor.
kids taken care of, you
I
have
do
to
my
be
best.
rich.
I do my best.
No, doing your best
I
ain't
do my
enough.
best.
He don't
Stop
do his best.
studying
He does
until you
not
can
do his
afford
best.
to take care of these kids that you produce.
I do my
You
best.
can't-
He
What work
does
do you
not
do?
do
What
his
type of
best.
work do you do? Do you make 200,000? I
No,
know
he
you
does
don't.
not.
You do your best.
And he has a
your best
2-year-old
isn't
with
good.
her.
Be quiet.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You wasn't saying all this for 13 years
No,
because
I
you just coming in here today. Do all that yelling in. Now let's get to that. Why haven't you gone to child support court and get an order?
Your Honor, I've been to child support several times.
Starting when?
Starting in like 2002. I've had my children take
And what would they say?
that he was living below the poverty line, and so am I.
No,
he's
they
been
give
to
you an
jail. Back
order.
then,
No,
he's
no.
been to jail.
I'm not stupid. I've been doing this for nearly 25 years. They assess and they give an order. and they give a nominal amount. Even if the judge wants to say $25 a week, $25 a month, whatever it is, they don't say, well, he don't have any money and you don't have any money, so nobody got to pay for the kids. That is not how that goes.
He's been to jail for child
Ma'am,
support
you just told me a lie. You went in 2002 and they told you that he didn't have to pay child support because he was below the poverty level. Do you have a current order?
Yes, I do.
Because now you're lying.
No, Your
Coming
Honor.
here talking about you went somewhere in 2002 and the court said he didn't have to pay any or wouldn't give you an order.
Your Honor,
They may not have the ability to pay and they may not lock him up, but they'll certainly give an order.
I don't call her house. I call her house to check on my kids because my kids always complaining about her boyfriend and his heroin addiction.
You're a good man. You pay child support for all 10 of your kids.
No,
all right. What job do you have? You must be rich. You must be rich to pay for 10 kids.
Defendant Robert Brown has 3 children with the plaintiff, and he claims they are constantly complaining about the plaintiff's boyfriend and his heroin addiction.
Why'd you get an order this time?
Because I just got sick of him.
You got sick of him, but that's not
Your
how
Honor,
the courts work either. The courts don't work till you get sick of them and ask.
No, Your Honor,
ma'am,
he
quiet,
didn't take care.
Quiet. Now, it's funny to you, and you haven't gotten a dime for these kids in 13 years, and you come in here, what's she mad about, her?
No.
Yeah, I know it.
No, I don't care.
Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. It's on there.
As long as I got my money, I don't care. Because y'all know that ain't true. Y'all know I ain't never been mad about Tanisha. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. You sit and talk to me all the time.
If I ain't paid in 13 years, I won't owe you $1,000.
This is what you get.
Hey, as long as I get my money.
Embarrassment.
Girl.
For real.
As long as I get my money.
13 years, I won't owe you $1,000.
I ain't embarrassed at all.
Don't even worry about it. I'll keep taking care of the kids.
You know you had them
And
kids
I
4
help with
months.
them kids too.
You don't take care of them.
They caused me.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
But why they call you? Because they can't call their dad.
Why they
Tanisha.
call me? Why they can't do? Why the mother can't do?
Plaintiff Jody Madison says she and the defendant used to be friends, but she claims he has violent tendencies and is a menace to society. Jody claims a few months ago the defendant even assaulted his own girlfriend, and she's suing him today because he jumped on the hood of her car and damaged it. Defendant Tyler Linke admits that 2 years ago he had a physical altercation with his girlfriend while drunk, but says they've gotten past that. Tyler also admits that he was at Jody's house on the day of the incident, but insists he did not damage her car. He's countersuing for harassment.
Let's start with you, ma'am.
Okay, Tyler Linke and me used to be friends. We're not friends no more.
Where do you all know each other from?
Well, I know his whole family.
Okay.
And,
So you were friends with the family, not just him?
yeah.
All right.
And
Why aren't you all friends anymore? What happened?
Tyler broke my headlight on my car.
Okay. Before that you all were still friends?
Yeah.
All right. You and the family were still friends prior to this incident?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead. You all knew each other, and how long? How many years?
Probably about 3.
Okay, 3 years you've known each other. What has that been like, the 3 years prior to the taillight incident?
He's got a violent issue. He's got a violent temper, and he's a menace to society.
Okay.
I mean...
Do you typically befriend those type of people?
Yes.
You do. And do you know there's a saying? Birds of a feather flock together.
Oh, okay.
And if you typically befriend, as you say, menaces to society and violent people, that doesn't say a whole lot about you.
Right.
And what happened to your friendship? Only this caused a problem with the friendship? All right. You're giving me some background on yourself.
Well, I want to start off by saying she is a liar for that.
About you being a menace?
Yes, Your Honor.
Been convicted of crimes or
No,
many
I have
crimes?
not. No, I haven't. Not even a single one.
Ma'am, why do you refer to him as a menace?
Because he's always fighting, Your Honor.
Okay.
He's always beating up people. I didn't see, but his girlfriend came to me and she showed me her face because he punched her in her face. And she said that he broke her jaw. And she left him in the cities, and she came back up here, or where I live. And she said that he beat her up.
How long ago was that?
That was like months ago.
Okay,
months ago,
but
yeah.
within a year.
Yeah.
Right? All right. And sir, you want to speak to that?
Actually, me and her are still together, so I don't know how much of hurtful towards her I am. We've been together for 4 years now. And it was probably more around 2-3 years ago when I did that. I'm not lying that I didn't do it. I did, you know. You start drinking, stuff happens, you know, and I apologize for that.
Okay.
And
Any other instances of violence that she may tell me about within the last couple of years that indicates that you're a violent person?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, let me allow her to tell me what you did, and then you can respond.
Yes, Your
Or allege what you did, ma'am.
First of all, me and his girlfriend, or his girlfriend and I, were together. We were riding around, you know, whatever. And I came home. She dropped me off and came home. She came back and started banging on my door, saying that she wants her money. Well, I didn't take no money.
She was alleging you did.
Yeah. And then I didn't take no money.
Did you tell her that?
Yep, but I didn't open the door because she kept banging on my door. And then she brought Tyler back to my house.
Okay.
Tyler didn't know nothing what was going on, actually, because he wasn't even around us.
When you took it?
No. I
Just messing with
did not take it, Your Honor.
I'm just messing with you. I have a little fun with you here, man. So go
I
ahead.
did not take it.
All right.
And then she brought him to my house, and he broke my screen door, but I ain't suing for my screen door. He yanked it open, and then he banged on the door, and I told, you know, I just yelled through the window that I'm not coming out and I'm not giving up nothing because I didn't take nothing. So it's like,
I'm not coming out.
Go ahead, man. All right, so they were banging on the door. I'm not coming out. You barricaded yourself in, then what?
He's got a violent issue. He's got a violent temper, and he's a menace to society. I mean,
do you typically befriend those type of people?
yes.
You do.
Plaintiff Jody Madison was friends with the defendant, and she claims she was forced to file a restraining order against him after he jumped on her car.
Go ahead. So what was the reaction after they continued to bang on your door? You sound like you're suggesting that he went on to damage your car.
Yes.
If so, describe
jumped
what you
on my car.
understand to have happened.
Okay, they were banging, and I have a side window, you know, where I can see my door. So I seen both of them, Precious and Tyler. And then he broke my headlight, and he put a dent in the hood. But
You saw him do that?
yes,
Okay, and what did you do immediately thereafter?
I didn't come outside.
Man, I know you were barricaded, so that's no question about that. That's very clear. I'm convinced of that. But I'm saying, did you see him and then call the police immediately, or what did you do? Did you immediately call the police and say,
No.
there's somebody out here destroying my car, and I know who it
didn't-
is. I see him.
I didn't see.
Tyler's destroying my car, the violent menace to society. I'm watching him. What did you do?
After they left, I went out, and I didn't see the damage right away. But
You didn't?
no,
Okay.
I didn't notice the headlight till the next day. And then I called the police and got a police report and
Okay,
estimates.
good. The next day. Let's see it.
The headlight or
The report. All right, police report. All right. RP said yesterday evening 2 males came knocking on her door saying she owed them money. RP refused to open her door. RP said that one of the males then jumped on the hood of the car, which was parked off the alley, causing a scuff on the hood, and left headlight to break. RP said she didn't go outside and notice the damage until the next day. Sir, how do you respond to this?
Didn't
You were there.
to her car.
You come
Yeah, I
banging on
was
her
there.
door,
I ain't
tell
gonna
me?
deny I was there. I was there knocking on her door.
Why?
Because she was the only one that was with my fiance at the time that the money came up missing. So who else would it be? And I got some statements from other people who've seen the damage before in February.
Okay, before the
before
date
that
that she's
even
alleging
happened.
you're doing it.
Before that even
What
happened.
damage?
Exactly.
All right, let's see that. That's an important fact. And this is, I swear
What's
that
that?
the damage she is saying my son Tyler did. Okay, this is your mom saying
Yes.
this. The car is
She came
false.
going through the drive-through at McDonald's February, and the damage was there, Your Honor.
No, it wasn't. Thank you very much.
Then we have another letter. She shows
Her
me
mom-
in
his mom
Tyler's
wasn't even
picture, her
around.
first book. She shows up at Tyler's work, telling his boss this is probably part of your harassment claim.
Yep.
So we're going to hold that.
I have a harassment
She's
order,
doing
too.
anything in her power to try and make us violate the order of protection. Ma'am, you got an order of protection against whom?
Tyler and Precious.
But still,
But
Who
this
else?
is
Who was the
Tyler's.
other person, ma'am?
His girlfriend.
Okay. What about the mom I'm reading about? Isn't this who the
She
first
wasn't
letter
even
came
nowhere
from?
near us.
Brenda?
Yep.
That's your
Yeah.
mom?
yep.
And she wasn't even around when he broke my headlight.
But my mom have seen the damage.
Yeah,
My
that's what
headlight
she's
wasn't
saying.
Even
even
happening?
damaged.
So about 4 other people have seen it too. So I mean,
Prior to
to this
June
even happening,
2nd date
before
that
I
she
even got
claims to have
accused
some.
for
And the police
breaking a
never spoke
headlight.
with you about it?
yeah,
It
They
happened
have?
in April.
Quiet,
20
ma'am.
Oh.
The police did speak with you about
yeah.
it?
They speak to me, but they said that there wasn't enough evidence to charge me.
And you have to prove by a preponderance of evidence, and that is, it is more likely than not that he committed these acts against your car,
I
on
have
your
witness
car.
statements.
All right,
And I
good.
have a,
Jody, you have a witness.
I have a witness too.
All right. It's always better
I was
than...
getting to that.
It's always better than a statement. let me hear from the witness. Stand next to her and
I'm
state
John
your name.
Cameron.
Yes, sir. What did you see?
Okay, on the night that it happened, I observed, I was at Jody's.
yes.
I was in the house when it happened. Precious came to the door, pounding on the door, stating that she stole $40, and Jody said, no, I didn't, and she said, go away or I'm going to call the police. Precious said, well, I'm going to go get my man, and she went and got Tyler. Tyler and Precious came to the door, forced open the screen door, broke the handle on the screen door, yelling and screaming, went out where all the neighbors saw him or heard him, went out. I observed him out of the living room curtain that he jumped on her car. He kicked the headlight, he jumped on her car, then they got in their car and they left. It was dark out. Jody didn't see the damage that they had done until the next morning when it was daylight. But I observed him jumping on the car myself. So I saw it. I mean, it happened.
All right, we have 2 direct witnesses here today, sir, and then I have a letter from a third person. Then I have letter on your behalf from your mom that says she saw damage to the car before, but she doesn't describe the
you.
specific damage
'Cause she
that
don't know.
she saw in the
Oh.
past. Secondly, I have something from you that talks about her coming to your job, and I assume that's your counterclaim. Did you immediately call the police and say,
No.
there's somebody out here destroying my car, and I know who
I
it
didn't.
is, I see him.
I didn't see.
Tyler's destroying my car, the violent menace to society. I'm watching him.
Plaintiff Jody Madison was friends with the defendant, and she claims she was forced to file a restraining order against him after he jumped on her car.
Tell me what she's done to you for $1,000.
She's come down to my work when I worked at the auction place. She's come down there and tried to garnish wages out of my check before this even happened.
No, I didn't.
Before it happened.
Before she even tried to, what do you want to say? She came down there
I
when she
didn't.
put the OFP on me, and
The
this was already
restraining
going
order?
on. This was going on, and she came down there. Was talking to my boss about garnishing wages out of my check, saying I owed her money and I owed her this and I owed her that.
Ma'am, did you go up to his job?
Yes, Your Honor, I did go to his job. I went to pay his boss which is my friend, some money. I owed him some money. And no, I didn't. I came there to pay him some money.
Did you discuss this with his mom?
No. I just told him that I was suing Tyler.
Why?
Because he broke my headlight.
I know. Why did you share that with his boss? You didn't think that would damage his reputation at work?
No.
Okay, well, I think it would, and I think the reasonable person would assume that if you tell a person's boss that they did something to you, it would damage that person's reputation. You should not go to anyone's job to collect the debt or to make any allegation of anything that they've done. You shouldn't have done that, ma'am. I don't care if he's a friend or not. That's even worse, because he's more likely to believe you. And so that's more likely that it will cause damage to him, because it's the boss's friend who is saying that. And I think you heard him, and that was a form of harassment. I am going to grant him $500 for that. With regard to your claim, I am going to grant you $1,650. I believe he caused these damages based on the evidence and the testimony I've heard. All right? Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, she's tried this in the past. She's stolen multiple things from my family, sold it for drugs. I've heard it through tons of people. She's not fooling anyone with her lies. I'm just glad it's over and I can move on with my life.
Tyler, you need to get your life together.
Plaintiff Ravette Smith says she's been friends with the defendant for over 16 years, and they did everything together. Ravette claims she and the defendant would party, travel, and even spend holidays together. But she's suing her today for a hotel room, flight, and travel agent fee. Defendant Satoya Fain says she and Ravette have had their ups and downs throughout their friendship. And once they got into an argument over cooking macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving. Satoya believes Ravette is suing her prematurely.
Start with you.
All right. Well, basically, this has been my friend for over 16 years now. I love Toya. I really do. I love her to death. We pretty much do everything together. We go out together. We plan parties together. We travel a lot. You know, one year we even did a Thanksgiving where we both cooked together. We went to homecoming togetger. We dressed up like twins.
You all went to high school homecoming or
yeah,
college?
my high school. She went with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a year older.
Dressed up like twins?
We dressed up like twins, yeah.
You have that?
It's a lot of pictures of us. She was my only friend that came to my graduation, you know. So it's definitely like no hard feelings. It's just a messed up situation. At this point, it's just went downhill, you know.
Okay, let me get some background from you, ma'am, before we get into the details here.
Yes, I have known Ravette for a long time, and we have had our ups and downs, and we have been through a whole lot of stuff together. Them 16
What ups and downs?
Well, one time I had let her live with me one time, and it was around Thanksgiving time, and we had a big argument about some macaroni and cheese, and who was gonna make the best macaroni and cheese and who wasn't. And she didn't talk to me for about 2 weeks to a month over it.
Some macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, some macaroni and cheese, Your Honor. That's what I was saying. It's just like kind of patty stuff.
Have you all ever had a money dispute before?
Not really a money dispute, but it was like, well, when she was staying with me, I had let her claim one of my daughter.
Claim your daughter on the income tax?
Yeah, because she was helping me out. She was like a godmom or whatever.
You kept the daughter the majority of the time?
Sometimes. She was like a godmom to my daughter.
Majority of the time, it means the majority of the year.
Yes, the majority of the year.
Oh, so you didn't keep your own child the majority?
Yes, I was working. And,
well, there's only one person you can keep the majority of the year.
Okay, well, she was there majority of that year. So,
all right. And you didn't claim the child?
No, I did not claim her.
I don't believe you allowed her to keep your child the majority of the year, so I think you're being dishonest with me. I believe you're lying because you want to back up the illegal tax evasion that you all engaged in. So, you already hurt your case. Now, let's move on. Tell me what you're suing her about. I see what we got so far. Go ahead. $1,586, and you're suing her for this, for hotel, flight, and travel agents, and you didn't mention your fraud that she alleges. So I can't conclude that you did it just because she alleges it, and that's not part of the case. So you might want to stay away from it before I cross-examine you.
Defendant Satoya Fain was friends with the plaintiff, but she claims they've had their ups and downs and once got into an argument about cooking macaroni and cheese.
Go ahead.
Well, basically, you know, I'm struggling from the situation, you know, and she had been on plenty trips after that.
Tell me what happened. I don't know what happened with this one.
Well, basically, we went on a trip to the Dominican Republic, and at the time, well, we was already paid for, and she still wanted to go. You know, being my friend, we was talking about it. I love her. I'm like, yeah, I want you to go too. I know we'll have fun. We'll enjoy each other, you know. And the other friends that went, I don't think I would have had as much fun. So I'm gonna try to help my friend. So originally, she wanted just for me to help her out a little bit.
How you gonna help her? Didn't you live with her, she said?
No, I ain't never lived with her.
She just said you lived with her the majority of that year.
That was like when we was 18, 19.
No, the year that you claimed her
18,
child
19.
as her, and you lived with her
18,
the majority of that
19.
year?
No, I did not live with her. Sir.
Ever, the majority of a year?
That year, it was like
What
a
year?
month or two.
What year? That was 18 or 19?
Yes, sir.
All right, so she lied on you, obviously.
Yes.
Okay, good enough. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me anything and I'm gonna let it go. That's what judges do. They find out who's lying so they can make a decision. And while trying to find out the lie, you're both over here looking like, Judge, why you asking me this, Judge? I want to see if you're a liar. Go ahead.
Okay, well, we was planning a trip, and she backed out of it because she had got pregnant or whatever. So me and other friends were still gonna go. Come April, we start talking about it again. The trip was Memorial Weekend, this past Memorial Weekend, which is in May. So, you know, she talking about it, I'm talking about it, and I'm like, well, I can help you out a little bit. A little bit was like $400, which was still gonna be the loan as well. Well, things came up and she couldn't come up with it. So I'm like, well, you gotta definitely pay me back because I'm in the process of moving from state to state. At the time I was living in Washington State and I was moving down to Georgia and I had to pay for my own as well. And she was like, I got you, and I trust her. I'm like, okay, cool. I paid for the hotel and the travel. And then a week went by and she couldn't come up with the flight neither. So I'm like, well, Toya, if I give you this, I need it right back because this is my car note money. You know, I'm moving, this is my savings, I'm gonna need this right back. And that was before we even went on the trip, which was May 10th. I needed to buy May 10th. And she said, I got you, I'm getting my first month check and I'm gonna ask my boyfriend if he can help me out.
And how much has she paid thus far?
Nothing.
All right, ma'am.
Well, I don't believe that I owe her anything after the agreement was, she knew that I didn't have the money, and she knew
The
that...
agreement is what?
I got proof.
Ma'am, would you let her finish?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Well, the agreement is...
Show me your proof. You want to interrupt so that she
Okay.
can go ahead and come up with a lie regarding that. I was just letting, yeah. Show me your proof, and I promise you, she's getting ready, she's preparing a lie for that proof right now. Instead of you allowing me to cross-examine and catch you on the lie, you think you're better than me. So let's see if you're better than me in catching somebody in the lie.
Okay, well, this was the first one on May 9th.
Let's see it.
And then this was the last
No,
one.
we're going to go with what she said, whether that was a lie so far. And you just said what? And she handed me something that she says disproves that. What did you just say?
Okay,
About
well,
an agreement?
Well, the agreement was when to pay her back when I got a job. Well, I didn't end up getting a job until July the 28th. I had contacted her and asked her for her account information to start sending her money. But before I can send her any money, she already sent me, I already had a court date.
Okay, let me read this. She said the agreement was that she'd pay you back when she got a job. And you handed me this to disprove what she said, and this has absolutely nothing to do with what she said.
Yes,
So this
she
doesn't
said
disprove it. It doesn't. You handed me some evidence that has absolutely nothing to do with what she just said.
That
So
was
once
supposed to be-
again, you should let me do the cross-examining.
I'm sorry.
And proving it. I got proof. No, you don't. This is not proof. You have no proof. It says, I called and texted you. Let me know what's going on. I really need to pay my car note so I won't have no late charges. So just hit me up when you can. This doesn't disprove that she was going to pay you when she got a job, because her response did not
It's right here, I'm
indicate
sorry.
that. Let
The
me
text
finish
message.
with her. I'm not asking you
I'm
for your
sorry.
evidence yet. You just messed up on this one. Go ahead. Let her finish saying what she's going to say.
Defendant Satoya Fain was friends with the plaintiff, but she claims they've had their ups and downs and once got into an argument about cooking macaroni and cheese.
She said you don't have to pay her back until you got a job. That's what you claimed the
Yeah.
agreement was, in approximately what month?
It was in May.
All right. May, she said, don't pay me until you get a job. You get a job yet?
Yes, July the 28th.
So why don't you think you should pay
Because I think
after getting the job?
I think she was suing me too soon, and I was about to start paying her until she sent me
All right.
to court.
She may have too soon, but you owe now. So I don't. And so you're saying because she asked her money a couple of days early, that means you don't have to pay her once you get the job?
No,
What are you saying exactly?
She had already start sending me to court.
Okay, so instead of selling out of court, you say, well, I'll just go to court and get the judgment against me, because when I get to court, I'm going to agree that I owe her. But I'm going to say the only reason I didn't pay her is because she brought me to court. That's bad logic.
Well,
The
no.
logic is, let me pay her to keep from going to court, because I know when I go to court, I'm going to have to admit that I owe her.
But before I could pay
You just
her,
wanted a trip to Chicago. didn't you? That's what this is about. All right. You got your trip, and you're working now. So all that's left to be done is to pay her money back. $1,586. She does not deny owing you. She says she doesn't want to pay you because you brought her to court to drag it out a little bit, and so she can come on national TV and be ordered to pay. Have a good day.
I don't know about the relationship, but I know she don't want to be friends after this court date today.
I didn't say that. Why would I not want to be your friend?
That's
That don't
all on
make sense.
Facebook.
I ain't never
I'm
said that
losing
to
a
her.
friend for 16 years.
Yeah, because I felt
don't
like
owe
you just was like, forget you.
Plaintiff Mickey Schulte met the defendant through a mutual friend, and that's when he discovered that she worked at a strip club he frequented. Mickey claims he and the defendant spent a weekend together at Coachella, but after she developed feelings for him, he started distancing himself. He's suing her today for 2 unpaid loans. Defendant Yesenia Lopez admits that she works at a strip club, but insists she's not a dancer and simply works the door. Yesenia admits that she was attracted to Mickey, but she feels he's suing her prematurely.
Start with you.
Well, I met Yesenia through mutual friends. Found out that she actually worked at a strip club I used to go to a lot, so kind of hit it off. Started.
Why'd you have to have mutual friends introduce you if you saw her all the time yourself?
No, I didn't
Oh, I don't
see her.
dance.
She just worked there.
I don't dance.
found out.
What did she do?
They never dance. They always.
I know,
just,
but
they're
you saw her. Well,
Well, I met her through mutual friends, and then I found out later that she actually worked there. And
okay.
maybe you don't recognize them from the club in the daytime. It's
I work the
different.
door.
All right, now you're making
Mickey,
sense.
I work the door. Make it stay.
Now you're
Come
making
on.
sense. All right, go ahead.
So we started hanging out, spent some time together, hung out one weekend at Coachella, spent the whole Coachella weekend together, partying, hanging out, and I think she started to catch feelings, and things kind of started to change, started asking for money, and so on.
How long after dating did she start asking you for money?
Maybe like 3-4 months.
Let me hear from you, ma'am.
Well, I met Mickey. He's actually very handsome, attractive. So right away through our friends, I started meeting him more, talking to him more, until we kind of had a little relationship going on. We did spend this weekend in Coachella. We had an amazing time. He did give me everything I wanted that whole weekend, but let me state, I'm not a stripper. I only worked the door at the strip club he met me through.
I don't care.
I'm just trying to get that out. I don't strip, that's all.
Do what you want to do. Go ahead.
Yes, he offered the loan. I didn't ask for the money, he did offer it.
Plaintiff Mickey Schulte says after he met the defendant, he realized she worked at the strip club that he frequented. But the defendant insists she simply worked the door at the club and was not a dancer.
All right, let me hear from you about the loan.
So you're saying you got a DUI in April, and she needed money to get her car out. So I loaned her $2,000, and that was supposed to be paid back within 60 days. And then
how did you expect her to pay it back?
Well, she was working a couple different jobs, you know. I knew she was working the one job at the strip club, and then I also knew she was working another job. So, you know.
She agreed to repay it in 60 days?
Yeah.
All right. Where's the other $2,700 come in?
So there was, you know, getting a DUI is pretty expensive. She needed a little bit more money. And, you know, I had DUI previously, and I didn't have anyone to turn to. So, you know, being a good friend, I wanted to help her out, and I loaned her another $2,756.
When you say it's expensive, what came up to $4,756?
Lawyer fees, getting the car out of the impound was $2,756 bucks, and then lawyer fees.
True. That's the expense there. All right. And when was she to repay that?
I didn't have a deadline for that.
That was as soon as possible.
I didn't have a deadline.
Ma'am, I'm here from you on the loans.
Yeah, I do admit he did offer the loans. I did take them with no deadlines whatsoever. Till this day, I thought it was too soon to be already being sued.
How and when did you intend to pay
As soon as I got the money, I was going to give them to him, so I could just get him off my back already.
All right. When do you think you would have gotten it?
I've been working 2 jobs like he was saying, so I was trying to like get something together
Why
for
would you
him.
give him anything then so far?
Just, I haven't seen him. I stopped talking to him after we stopped being with
today.
each
You
other.
can give it to him. Judgment for the plaintiff. Her only defense today is she hasn't seen you. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
There you go.
We really had to do all of this? Really?
Clearly. I mean, I wasn't getting paid at all.
We could have really settled it some other way.
No, this was the easiest way for sure.
I think so. This is too far.
If I wanted to get paid, this was the only way I was going to get paid, clearly.